Reporting progress is not just a race to zero requirement. It really helps the ecosystem to understand where there are gaps and opportunities to accelerate action. This is what makes our fourth criteria so important. The fourth P asks members to report publicly their progress against both interim and longer-term targets, as well as the actions being taken at least annually. Report in a standardized, open format and via platforms that feed into the UNFCCC's Global Climate Action or GCAP portal. There are many different ways to report, and the landscape is constantly changing. When it comes to voluntary platforms, we have CDP, which uses questionnaires. We also have independent sustainability reports that you can put out on your own. Increasingly, we're also seeing mandatory reporting. At the country level, we're seeing this become a requirement across jurisdictions in areas like Brazil and New Zealand. We also see this emerging in the European Union and recommend keeping an eye out on the CSRD. It's important to take a look at regulation and get a sense of where you may be required to disclose in the future. CDP builds on many other ESG disclosure frameworks, integrating other reporting mechanisms you may be familiar with, such as the TCFD and GRI. Here we have an example on the screen of how CDP integrates many other standards. Organizations do choose to disclose progress on their own through sustainability reports. Here are just a few examples from Race to Zero members. The goal is to ultimately feed all of this data into the UNFCCC's Global Climate Action Portal. This is to ensure accessible and transparent information on non-state actors in climate, and is really critical for us understanding how we are making progress against the global goals. Continue to our next video to learn how you can encourage others to join.